We're going to be making a mustard plaster today. This is a recipe from my grandmother's. My great-grandmother Noni would always say to my mom, hey, you need to get a mustard plaster on your son. My brother always used to have lung problems as a kid. If he'd get a cold, he'd be that kid coughing a lot. And this remedy really helped him. And normally it's just made with 2 teaspoons of dry mustard and 4 tablespoons of flour. So you would put that in the glass here. I just do a little bit of a mug because it's easier to stir up here. And my grandma Ruth says, make sure to add an egg. The reason you want to add an egg is because this helps it so it doesn't burn your skin. Because traditionally, when you just make it with this, with a little bit of water, then you're going to be subjecting yourself to burns if you leave it on for more than 15 minutes. The recipe will use 4 tablespoons of flour and 2 teaspoons of dry mustard with 1 egg. You're not going to burn yourself. You can sleep with it all night. So we're just going to crack an egg in there. We're going to mix that up. Good old-fashioned fork here. So you see as I'm mixing here, it's getting into this kind of thicker paste. You're going to keep mixing it. But I find that this is about perfect. So it ends up getting to a consistency like this. Now I'm going to show you guys how to put it on the tea towel. You're going to take a tea towel and slice it down the middle. As you can see, these are well used from the color, but you're just going to take the 1/2. So this recipe here makes 1. Drop it right on the 1/2. We're going to be getting a wee bit messy here. Try to get a nice even layer. And then really try to get even to the edges too. Almost like you're spreading butter on a piece of toast. So what you're going to do after this, fold it in half. This is when you can stick it in the microwave for 15 to 30 seconds just to warm it up. Then you would place it on the skin of your chest here. I would recommend putting the side down that has the paste there, so I wouldn't put this side, I would just put the paste side down right on the chest. And again, this one, because it has the egg in it, you can sleep with this all night. With wearing this at night, I would recommend wearing a tight t-shirt if you can, or a tighter t-shirt. That way it can keep it in place. So you want to wear it about here, right along the chest in this area. That way you're going to be opening everything up. There are some people who do wear it in the back, in the same place, in about this section. So it's whatever you're more comfortable with. My brother used to always wear it more in the front, and it worked fantastic for him. He hasn't had any lung problems since, and now he's entering into his mid-20s, and he's doing well. My dad got pneumonia one year and it really affected him. And every year he seemed to get a chest cold. He did this a few times and now he's really good. Test it out and let me know how it goes. A little bit of a disclosure, this does not smell the best, but it is worth it. After doing this, I wouldn't recommend going outside, especially in the cold. My grandmothers used to say now that your airways are open, you don't want to go outside and expose yourself to catch something else. I'm not sure if that's just an old wives' tale, but there is something to be said about, you know, those old wives' tales sometimes. After this too, another great thing you can do is have a really nice hot shower. And oftentimes don't be surprised if that next morning when you're having that hot shower, if you're not hacking up some really great things out of your lungs. But hey, better out than in.